another look at what happened at Joburg Stadium yesterday at the Madiba Memorial.
Mourners and world leaders gathered to unite in tribute to a man who became a global symbol of reconciliation in one of the biggest send-offs in history.
Today we're out in Johannesburg at the Soccer City Stadium to celebrate one more time the life of Nelson Mandela. As you can see, thousands of people come together, local and international, and we're going to find out exactly what the legacy of Nelson Mandela means to them.
The rain was no dampener as the Master of Ceremonies, Cyril Ramaphosa, reminded guests of the belief that when it rains at a burial, it means the gates of heaven are open for you.
We join together in sorrow for a mighty loss and in celebration of a mighty life.
So I see you actually celebrating the life of Nelson Mandela. What does he mean to you personally in your life?
To celebrate Mandela's life means a lot to me because they've done so much for us in this country, South Africa.
I experienced the influence of Nelson Mandela. It's quite a remarkable thing. Not many people around the world as societies have the same privileges we've had. He not only gave us the experience of freedom for some of us, but also gave us a sense of who you could become if you live by certain ideals and values.
The giant tree has fallen, scattering 1 billion bright leaves, each replicating 1 million messages of peace, of love, and reconciliation. Shall we walk in his footsteps?
The formal speeches have begun. We've heard tributes from Nelson Mandela's grandchildren. It was very touching. They came through and paid their last respects to their grandfather. As well, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon was on stage, also speaking to us. There's quite an air of love and community all around the stadium from international and local people alike. Something I've never experienced before.
This is such an unprecedented event to have over 100 world leaders here, people from all over the world to honor such a great man. So we couldn't miss it. We wanted to be a part of history and to celebrate the life of Nelson Mandela.
So what do you think is the legacy that Nelson Mandela is going to live in all of us all across the world?
He was the father. He's the father of this country. He's the father of a nation and of a people. And his legacy goes beyond this country. It goes all over the world.
Nelson Mandela is the greatest leader and the revolutionary of our lifetime. It's important to celebrate him.
US President Barack Obama gave a rousing tribute thanking South Africans for sharing Madiba with the world, while President Jacob Zuma said South Africans will continue working towards a nation free from poverty.
The world thanks you for sharing Nelson Mandela with us. His struggle was your struggle. His triumph was your triumph. Your dignity and your hope found expression in his life, and your freedom, your democracy, is his cherished legacy.
We do not call Madiba the father of our rainbow nation merely for political correctness or relevance. We do so because he laid a firm foundation for the South Africa of our dreams, one that is united, non-racial, non-sexist, democratic, and prosperous.
Our current president, Jacob Zuma, has given a fitting speech for a phenomenal man, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Emotions have been high throughout the day, but one thing's for certain. Nelson's message shall carry on forever, and his legacy shall live within each one of us.